Guys, what is going on? World Relays, Guangzhou. Pretty mental trip, to be honest. So we had our pre-staging camp on the Gold Coast. It's pretty pristine up there while we were there. So 2 4x1 teams, 2 4x4 teams, and obviously the mix were made up of both. Just change into Josiah, which was a really good one. And then we did a couple mixed practice. So Leah was there for the Gold Coast. She did some changes into me, and then Chewy into me, and Leah into Josiah. They had this thing at the hotel, which we went on once. Next thing we know, we was at the airport on the way to China.
Tell me, 8:30 a.m.
I'm 95% sure this guy spoke to Lachlan the whole trip. There was this Chinese game on the plane called 5 in a row, and literally no one could win except me because I'm the best. Also, shout out Amelia for losing 150 times, no joke. Guangzhou, China. What's so funny, bro? Say what's up.
What's up, Chad?
Where are we, bro?
Guangzhou.
What? Guangzhou. It's Guangzhou.
Guangzhou.
Listen, right. Say it right.
Say it.
Guangzhou.
Guangzhou.
There.
Guangzhou.
Yeah.
For real. This is taking ages.
We have gained at least 1 million social credits since landing here today, bro.
Everyone here is an NPC.
Anyway, yeah, the plane ride was calm. Everyone did a really good job of getting up and stretching every hour and a half-ish. It's pretty cool. We had all these people in World Athletics uniforms with signs waiting for us after when we landed. This is my first time in China. Pretty sick. There were heaps of buildings with all these bright lights, like this mall right here. And heaps of apartment buildings with no lights turned on in them, which was really weird but pretty cool too. So yeah, and this was the lobby of the hotel. It's pretty grand, really cool. Aiden said it smelled like rich old wood, which was interesting, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Alright, bro. Where are we, bro? Let us know.
In Guangzhou, China, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I was roomed up with Moneybag Joe, and our key didn't work, so we had to go back down to the lobby and get it fixed. Key works this time, yeah? Alright, bro, open this shit up. Yes. Yes, bro. Open this shit up. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Oh, shit.
We got a little Moneybag Joe here, Bondosity on the cam. So we're going to be introducing our World Athletics Relay room, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, coming for that MTV Cribs type shit.
Again, shower, bathroom area, we got a little toilet there, a little fancy little toilet there. We got a little sink here, nice little sink, ceramic. You know what I'm saying? We got the water.
Premium water, bro. We got the glass shit.
Sir.
Come on now.
Get that
Real glass right there, bro.
We got the shower head and nothing crazy, little Asian style to it.
It's very Asian, bro. And all those Z's, bro.
Down there.
Yep, that's for Prince. So Prince sleeping over here, bro. Yeah, the rooms were very Chinese, but they were calm. The beds were comfy. So we headed down to the dining hall. Me, Prince, Junior, and Moneybag Joe. The food was pretty sick. It was different kinds of meat and rice and all that stuff. Anyway, next day we went and got our accreditation, which was cool. Later on that day, we headed out to the track, to the warm-up track specifically for the first time. Just get a little hit out, little flush out, get all the movement into our system. So we walked in, we were walking next to the stadium, we didn't get to go in, but it looked pretty big from the outside, and this is us walking into the warm-up track for the first time. Real nice, Mondo, and it felt real fast, even though I hadn't run on it yet. I was fanboying Kishane high key as well. I love that guy. He was there, which was pretty wicked. And yeah, I did a run through on the flush out, a little warm down with Prince. Shout out Cooper Sherman, bro, king of Dance Revolution. This was actually after the next day session where we did practice changes with the mixed relay. There were buildings all around the track, which was sick, but had some 3-point starts. I was really locked in for the training session. I was there for business, business only. But yeah, so today we did practice changes. So me into Josiah felt real nice. This track was really fast, by the way. It was great. It was dry today too. Bang, hand, that's what I'm saying. And then Chewy tried to kill me on this one. She actually tried to take my foot out, but I'm nice, so I kept going. They also, okay, this was crazy. I'm just gonna freeze this real quick. This was supposed to be an ice bath. They didn't even let us go in the ice bath. They put plastic bags on our feet and they were like, yeah, feet only.
You don't care.
Anyway, random rant aside, there's the pool. It wasn't that crazy, but shout out to Terrell, you know, gaining some ore over at the waterfall. There was some koi fish, which apparently are really expensive, but this was the next day. We went out to the main track. It was sick. It was pretty wicked. Massive stadium. Not massive stadium, but it was pretty big. This track was Mondo as well. It also started raining that day, and the walkout entrance that I'm at now started flooding. But luckily the rain like eased up over the next 2 days. It's pretty special, really cool. And listen to the music they were playing as well. Yeah, low-key felt like I was in a movie when they started playing that music over the loudspeakers, but walking down the home straight, just trying to like envision the race and all that, it was a pretty special moment for sure. Me and Az went into the call room too, just to suss what it would be like. Pretty good call room, and next thing you know, race day.
It's time.
There was a small amount of rain during the warm-up, but once it came to race time, it cleared up. How's this? I could not see my tape at all. The lights were like, and the water on the track were making it impossible to see white tape. So I had to put like a dark piece of tape down. I could barely see it, but shout out Carla for coming into the relay late. We had a real nice change, Ran a nice leg, gave that baton to Josiah, and I was screaming at him. Yeah, we made the final, felt pretty good post-event. We were walking. It was great. So first 4x1 mixed team, we also made the first final. And then the mixed 4x4 qualified for world champs straight after us. So we dabbed them all after, but this was the next day, final time. Let's go team, shout out team. Love these guys, it was great to run with these guys. I did my little signature intro. And there you go, I'm on the outside, the far left. Got the band in about third. A calm leg. Give that band to Josiah, and he took us home for 4th place, bro. Shout out Josiah.
I think we cooked, guys. Thoughts? Yeah, well, they're golden. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah, now that all our racing was done, I can finally like go into fan mode and get photos with DeGrasse, Yala, and Johan Blake. I was trying to get one with Kashane, but I couldn't find it, but I was still cheering. So after our final, I was just chilling with the 4x1 boys, getting ready for their final. Their rep changed to qualify for world champs, so we were up in the stands watching. It was my first and only time sitting up in the stands watching, so we tried to take it in, sub junior. They had big like light show for the men's 4x1 intro, and they qualified too. I didn't get a video of the race, but all these guys were waiting for us on the outside.
Yeah, mate. Silvery records, right?
Shout out the 4x4 runners, bro. They did real well on the weekend, but yeah, you know, a little bit of after party action. Everyone pulled up, a little bit of dragon dancing. Not quite sure what was going on here, but I recorded it. You know, me and Prince had to hit that stage. We nice. Zhongguo. Okay. Yeah, it was a great night hanging out with those guys, and next day we hit up this big mall. Did a bit of go-karting, which I won because I'm the best. I lied. I think Aiden won probably. But yeah, everyone's real locked in, you know. Prince didn't even fit in the go-kart. And then, yeah, we were on the plane that night, tweaking out because we were all pretty tired. Joseph was fiending for Joseph was real fiending for Instagram reels. I don't know how, but he somehow got onto it. Yeah, landing in Brisbane, and after a long trip through customs, kissed J-Man goodbye, and then it was home time. But for real, shout out Australian Athletics, shout out everyone who went on this trip. Pretty phenomenal, and I'd love to be able to experience that again.